What is this? Let's go up. No more. What just happened?
It's sad, I know, but all stories must
What?
come to an end. Of course, they say it's the journey that truly matters and not the destination, and I like that idea. To think we might value the paths we walk as much as the places they lead us. Now, I don't know what sort of story you've ciphered out of that world you've made for yourself, but I hope that being the leading man was everything it's cracked up to be.
Not
I know
really.
it can be a little hard getting around without someone looking over your shoulder, but this is simply the nature of freedom. Besides, I haven't really gone anywhere. Maybe
What?
you don't want a guide, but I think I'll always have a place here at the end of every story. I'll step in and wrap things up with a nice piece of dialogue and a reflection on life that makes sense of whatever path you've chosen to walk. And for now, I'm happy to be the destination instead of the journey. But only for now.
What? Is that it? Yeah, I finished it. I don't know if that was a right ending. I don't know. Was it? But let's try one more time. I don't know. Maybe if I follow everything he says. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Let's go.
Stanley decided to go to the
Staff Lounge.
He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Ah, what?
When Stanley came to a
off.
set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Damn right I did. What's down here? 509. 510. Cafeteria.
As Stanley entered the lounge, he was horrified to find not a single person here. He decided he would walk up to see his boss, hoping that he would find an answer there.
Let's go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Excellent. Hello.
Entering his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. It was at this point that he began to feel dizzy and a little sick, and even thought he might pass out when suddenly he noticed a keypad next to the filing cabinet in the corner of his boss's office. Stanley had never seen this panel before and had no idea what combination of numbers would produce any result. In fact, only Stanley's boss knew this, since the panel withheld access to the boss's greatest, darkest secret. And so he had assigned the keypad a combination that only he could possibly know. The number of his freshman dorm number in college. 1957. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
God damn, what am I meant to do now? Bugs. Maybe if I read them, I'll find. Atlas. Chair, what are you doing there? You should be at the desk or someplace useful. Clock.
Stanley just sat around.
Why do you have two sides?
Trying to input anything on the
I guess he's
keypad
got
was
this.
useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 1957.
Goddamn stupid Stanley, if only he knew the code was 195. I know what I need to do. Find the code, and then I will know. Is it in the drawer? Is it on the seat? Is it under... I can't crouch. Is it in the filing cabinet? Is it hidden when I press this?
Yet incredibly,
Hello?
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
I got it.
Stanley happened to input
Yes.
the correct code by sheer luck.
What is this place?
Amazing. Stanley ventured forth into the newly opened passageway. As he drew deeper into the bowels of the building, Stanley had no idea where he was or what this place held. And just as he began to think he might not discover a thing, he emerged into a long room to find
Televisions. Hey, that's me.
with a number above it. Stanley noticed, however, that these were not random numbers, but the number of employees who worked in the building, his co-workers. Even his own number, 427, had a place on the wall. But why a setup so elaborate, he asked. Was this simple surveillance, or something even more? And as if in answer to his question, the wall slid open before
Oh!
revealing the ultimate truth of the situation.
That was it.
An enormous
There was red light.
stand,
What's up?
but not
How are
only
you?
controlled simple machines.
So not talk to me? Cool.
Buttons were labeled with emotions. Happy, sad. Levers and knobs controlled actions. Walking, eating, doing work, or watching TV.
Was there even a
Every
TV to
one of
watch in my
these
room?
monitored not the functions of a machine, but of a human being. And the reality began to sink in. Stanley, like so many other people, reduced to images on a monitor, had been under someone's control, always at the mercy of this machine. Could this have been the only reason employee number
What?
427 was content with his boring job? That a machine...
How the hell did I get up there?
there?
What's this guy yakking on about?
He began to feel an unbridled rage, and at the peak of his anger, something happened. A spark.
He pulled his pants.
Stanley looked up and saw the generator overhead, still providing some small amount of power to the machine, keeping it alive. And knowing that this generator was all that kept the controls running, Stanley moved to the left
Oh, here we
side
go.
of the room and began to climb towards the rafters.
I'm out of here. Or maybe not. I'm to the thing. I don't know what to say about
The
that.
higher Stanley climbed, the closer he felt to freedom, the further from
The
enslavement.
further. What? Oh, there's a door there. Is that a door? Engage generator. Beep.
Blackness, power gone, all alone. And then
Aha! Freedom!
stepped through the door into the fresh outside air. A feeling of liberation rushed through Stanley's body. He had seen power. He had seen enslavement, and he had destroyed it. The underling was in control now. He had found his leading role. Stanley never discovered why everyone had gone missing, nor
missing?
how and when he had come under the machine's
Calm.
control. But it didn't upset him terribly, because he knew that this was how things were meant to happen.
Meant it to
All he
happen.
felt
What?
was a delight unlike any he had ever known before.
A fountain!
Never again would he follow someone else's orders without question. Never again would anyone tell Stanley where to go, what to do, or how to feel. No more bosses. No more instructions on a screen. Stanley decides for himself now. And he stepped out into the world, and he felt the cool breeze upon his skin, and Stanley was happy.
No. And he started to fly at the end too, so maybe he was a bird. Yeah! Proper ending! Oh, that was quick. But I guess fun. So, thanks for watching. The story of Stanley the bird, who found a fountain and the meaning of life, apparently. To not follow instructions. I don't know. Be a rebel to kill everyone and stuff like that. Good on you, Stanley the bird. One day we'll meet again. Music by no one. Awesome. Okay. Goodbye. I'll miss you.